Da, 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 da. Okay, can close that. Now we can switch over to game. Whoa. And as is tradition, I have forgotten to prepare myself for anything. I mean, I did put in the new streamer thing. As always, take off the bucket and put it back on again, so that our head wrap doesn't show. I'll make some lunch in a bit, but first... Let me just check. Okay. Taxes didn't need not get collected this weekend.
Yeah, best cover your face around here.
corpses spawning in. not saving those.
Vote regardless. Court shows no favoritism based off of wealth of what you wear outwards, but what the Creator has given you when you were born is stripped down and raw,
Oh, so it's like symbolic?
perhaps.
Oh,
It
maybe.
is like birthday suit.
We're all naked in the eyes of the law.
Let us hope such thing. Ura, I appreciate everybody pointing me in this direction. And good day to you all. Yep, yep.
What an interesting sort he is.
If you ask me, I think it should be men and women that are naked in the courtroom on with the pictures. You know.
Men and women.
Yes, it's.
If you ask me, I don't think we should have any naked people in the courtroom. Is that the hot take? Is that controversial? That we shouldn't have
I don't
anybody
know.
naked in a public office?
It might be.
I don't know. It'd be a good article. Maybe I can ask for opinions. People can write in.
If we must have nudity, then yes, it should be both.
Who is in charge of like the decorations here? I know Harry Douglas has an office here. Interesting.
He claims it wasn't him, so.
Interesting. who decorated the courthouse. Will we ever know?
I mean, if you happen to see him around, you could always ask him. Now, this is going off of what I think he told me, so it may not, be accurate, but I think he said it was the previous
Oh, the previous.
justice. Yeah.
So the justices below Buchanan.
That's what it sounds like. Then why weren't they taken down? I guess everybody's okay with them. Artwork, I guess. Oh, that begs the question, what is artwork?
You ask all the difficult questions.
I
Poppy.
know.
Oh, she does run a newspaper.
Mr. Forsman, I've got a question. What are your opinion about all the paintings inside with the naked ladies?
Run that by me again.
What is your opinion on all of the artwork of the naked ladies in the courthouse?
It's there is a reason I like to hang around here as little as possible.
Wait, you said there is a reason you like them?
No, I like to hang around here in the courthouse as little as possible.
Oh, so you don't like them?
I'm not too fond of them.
Oh, okay.
Kind of makes. It's not that I'm uncomfortable with the ladies' bodies. It's just it feels a little cheapening.
Oh, okay.
Demeaning for the ladies depicted. Especially when multiple times I've heard people, go around in a courthouse, point one of them pictures and say to their mate, "Hey, look, it's your mother," or something like that.
Oh. Oh my.
So yeah, it's a little bit. I'm a little iffy on them pictures.
You know what we could do, if they wanted to renovate and replace the paintings, they could, have like a little art gallery or something.
Mm-hmm.
Talented people could try to create a nice work of art that could be placed in the courtroom.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. A contest of some sort.
Yeah, you can have it to where everyone votes on, how many we would want to replace. So.
Yeah, that would be grand. Get some better decor around here. I just wonder who keeps picking these pictures.
What do you mean?
I mean, I just mean like, the other paintings inside the Nice courthouse similar, or is it just here? I only
There is
remember the tacky statues.
Yeah, there is a giant statue. You can't climb the statue.
Somebody has tried already.
Yes, someone has tried.
So the thing people don't like about the statues in Saint Denis is you can't climb on them.
No, it's more of it seems very out of place, if you ask me. There's one giant statue that should not be there.
Hey, imagine how it's for the
Oh,
judge.
okay.
When I sit down on the bench, I'm staring right at the horse's ass.
Okay.
Interesting.
Is either of you coming in to vote, by the way?
Oh yeah, that's why we came here.
I voted last night.
Alright.
To be honest, Mr. Bucket, I thought you just sort of stood around with a bucket on your head, and that's all you did. I've never actually heard you speak before today. Oh, wait, no, I met you that one time, and you introduced yourself.
Yeah, I'm a pretty talkative person, so...
Yeah. Oh, if you're coming in to vote, I can just... We can head inside. I'm gonna just take your vote. There. Alright.
Also, if you don't know, but you've already done it. Go on in.
Oh, you don't have to pat me down.
No, no, no.
Okay. Alright.
Alright. So, I need a government-recognized name and a county of residence.
Well, the name is Timothy Buckett.
Timothy Buckett, like in Bucket, the one in your head?
No, 2 T's at the end.
Okay. Timothy Bucket. And, so,
Oh, and the
your
county
options
is
for this...
New Austin.
Oh, yeah, New Austin. Alright, so, your options for this election, for the Sheriff of West Elizabeth, is Joel Marshall, and none of the above. So, which one are you going to vote?
I'll vote for Joel Marshall.
Alright, one vote for Joel Marshall.
Yep.
Alright, that is all for now. I thank you very much for voting.
My pleasure. Time to get this washed out.
Oh yeah, you should.
Unless, something, I don't know what would happen. I don't know what would happen, though.
Oh yeah, Poppy.
Yes.
I don't have all the money yet, but here's
Okay,
half.
so... Wait. So... Someone paid yours already.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
If it is Tom, I'm going to stab him.
No, Tom offered to, but he forgot to pay me. It was someone else.
Oh.
Yeah, the other day, someone said, "Oh, you still waiting on people to pay you?" I said, "Yeah." And he's like, "How much do people owe you?" And I told him, and so he paid it. I thought I'd be honest and I'd just take the payment again, that wouldn't be right.
Well, anyway, I have a new job order for you then.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, a second fishing greed.
Okay, let me write that down. Okay, second one.
Yeah. And it'll be next week, Friday, same time as last time.
Oh, okay.
And the location is going to be northern shore of Lake Don Julio.
Okay, northern shore of Don Julio. Wait, what was it? Lake Julio. What was it called?
Lake Don Julio.
Oh, okay.
And since I have the money already, here's your payment.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me for a second.
Oh, thank you. That won't be too difficult to rearrange. You know, my type blocks from last time. A lot of the things are the same.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, Mr. Forsman, I've got written here that you wanted a business card at one point.
Oh yeah. I do still want them. Business card. Just need to, meet up with Harry again then. Ask
Oh, okay.
the exact things I need to put in there and all that one.
Oh, okay.
Kind of like what are all my, responsibilities and things I can do.
Oh, okay. Mr. Bucket, can I ask you a question?
No, it depends.
Well, I guess I can ask it and then you can decide to answer. I was going to ask him, what motivated you to come out and vote in the election even though there's only one candidate?
Because Marshall is my friend, and he is a very
Okay.
competent lawman, and I am here to show my support for his future endeavors in his career.
Oh, okay. Oh, dang it, I missed when I wrote Mr. Mucket. Wait a minute. There we go.
I think you hurt
Marshall?
his feelings.
I'm sorry. Okay, is your friend a competent lawman and you want to support his future endeavors? Okay. Okay.
You know, Deputy Adler, if you ever find yourself in the misfortune of visiting the fatherland, do avoid the young men who scream "Ealto."
Oh dear God. Okay. That seems like that's going to be interesting if I ever do encounter them.
Wait a minute, Deputy.
Ealto.
I think I have an outfit just like yours, Deputy Yona. Adler.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a Deputy Adler.
Mm-hmm. You can just call me Yona Poppy. It's okay.
Oh, okay. I don't think I knew your last name.
Yeah, a lot of people just refer to me as Yuna, but that's fine, obviously. I mean, it is
Yeah,
my
you would
name.
have said something, right?
Yeah. I mean, people who are close will sometimes call me by another name, but it's
What, a
not
different
too
name?
common.
That's not
Yes,
Yona?
my middle name.
Yeah,
Oh,
head
okay.
gremlin of the west.
Yeah, I was going to ask, do people who are close to you just call you Gremlin?
One
She
of them
sure
does,
behaves
yes.
like one when she's an armadillo, so...
Bucket!
What?
Are you feeling better from last night?
Yeah, I told Snakes that we're not having that medicine ever again.
Oh, okay.
Why, what happened?
I had to be on opium to deal with some spills that took at the qualifiers, and I cannot handle it, apparently. It makes me very, very loopy. I remember Sheriff Roxy essentially doing a head count, and she looked at me and said, Yona's halfway here. And I remember saying, no! Very loudly. She also said that Vito and I are constantly injured, and she needs to have us insured for medical care with, Dr. McCall or Snakes or whatever you want to call him. If you ask me,
Honestly,
Vito
if
gets
you
hurt.
yeah, a lot.
He gets hurt a lot more than me.
I mean, you did fall off that platform.
The way I see it, if you really want to capitalise in medical fields, just follow around anybody with the last name Betty.
Maybe that's how Lucy gets a lot of practice in,
I don't get it.
Did you know that Lucy was a private and medical personnel? I don't know if she's quite a doctor yet. And she's usually around Eagle and Falcon Bodie, and the two often get into mishaps.
Ah.
Yeah, I saw Mr. Falcon get hurt. He, jumped off a cliff into the water, but it didn't work out so well or something.
Oh, no. I think this will be the first race that he does not crash.
Oh, yeah. Well, I hope I don't crash this race.
I hope not.
I got knocked over 2 times the last one.
Yeah, I really hope you don't crash. I hope no one crashes.
It's
That
really hard
bridge-
because you can't plan it, people run into you.
Yeah, and if we have a wagon, coming in where the bridge is at, then we're going to be kind of fucked.
Yeah, so you gotta try to dodge it, and then when you try to dodge it, you might run into someone else. It's so dangerous.
Like,
So you can
where's the race
practice
this time?
all you want. Emerald Ranch.
Emerald Ranch.
I don't recall any bridges out there.
Oh, there's a little bridge. Like it's not tall. It's, like across a little stream or something.
Oh, you mean those couple of logs that got embedded in the road?
Oh, I guess so. Hello there.
Oh,
Oh.
hello.
Hello, Buckett.
You know, Tom,
Hello.
I saw somebody who was wearing a shirt very similar to that last night. Except he had longer hair than you, was fully greyed out, and had a beard. I thought he was homeless for a moment.
Oh, good to know.
But now that I see you wearing a shirt like that, I can't stop thinking about that. Was he homeless?
Who was homeless? Who? What?
Don't worry about it, I'm just making fun of you.
I think I missed something.
Oh. She's saying you look like a homeless person.
Oh, right. Well, you know, out west we do it different, Saint Denis. We're not all suits and ties and such.
Hey, sometimes
Practical.
it's good to, have a nice appearance. Not saying that
Hey,
yours is not.
Hey,
but
listen, I do have a suit, a nice, you know, I do have some nice clothes, but you know, practicality, I guess.
Well, you have nicer clothes than that.
Yes, I have a suit, a tie, and all sorts there, Bucket.
Damn. These are my
Uh,
nicest clothes.
See, I wonder how that goes for you. Would you go to a formal event with or without the bucket?
We need to get you a suit, a gray suit.
Yeah, it goes with the bucket.
I don't get the purpose of a suit. It's not really practical in my field of work.
Well,
That's what I'm saying.
And the suit's not meant to be practical. Well, unless I guess if your line of work was business.
Banker.
Oh yeah, maybe you could, I don't know, wear it when you go to do business.
you could talk to Dr. Grant about getting some nice attire.
Yeah, he's a fashionable fellow.
Oh.
Let's go get some food.
Hmm?
Nothing.
I'm thinking I should be in the food business, you know? All these things, you could just be set up with a cart selling food. You would make money.
I guess.
And there he
I
runs. Next.
I haven't voted yet.
You haven't?
How do I want?
Well,
Can I just sort of blurt it out and then you write it down later or something?
no, we're gonna do this properly. Let's head inside.
Oh, good damn it.
Yeah, I feel like I asked the same question. No, you gotta go in there and I don't know, Harry likes to yell at people, like, next! And it was just me there. I'm like, why is we yelling next?
Just in case somebody was hiding around the corner.
I guess so.
That's where they
He's
get
very
you.
dramatic. Harry's very dramatic, I think.
I mean, if someone stands around the corner of that door over there and you come outside, you're not gonna expect someone to be there.
True.
And that's when it gets you.
I don't think I'd be waiting at the door. I'd probably go inside, I guess, if I wanted to vote. I don't know. Well, then we were all outside, though. I need to go and take care of some business. I just wanted to stop by.
All right, Miss Poppy.
Anything interesting happens, you can write me.
I'll
Okay.
be sure to keep that in mind. I'm not
All
too
right.
sure anything will be happening tonight, but
You never know. I don't know, Buckett might show up and want to vote. I don't know.
So, how are you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing fine. How about yourself?
Oh, I'm doing okay, I guess.
That's good.
I hope I get to see Marshall around today. I would like to talk to him.
Yeah, wasn't he supposed to do a meeting the community thing?
Yes, he's wanting to talk at the coffee in the courthouse. Oh,
Yeah. I don't know, I usually only see him when things are going down or if there's a court case.
not always.
Who names their child none of the above? What a strange name. And I never saw this none of the above person campaigning. I don't think I trust them.
I mean, they don't sound like they're very reliable, you know, just running for sheriff, and we'd never heard anything about them.
Who's that?
Oh, this none of the above bloke who's on the billet.
Oh yeah, they're a bit of an unknown, I think. I've never met them.
Yeah, I've never met none of the above. Silly
No.
name.
I don't know who came up with it, but never seen them either. Come to think of it.
Or they don't do anything.
Exactly. I was just saying that I didn't see them campaign at all.
No, that's right. Isn't Marsh supposed to be going to the today doing the coffee meeting thing, courthouse?
Yeah.
Today. Yeah. I'll go to that. That'll be nice.
Yeah, I'll be around.
Then we also got that thing later on.
Yeah.
Consolidation meeting.
That sounds ominous.
Yeah, it's all about getting out an arrest warrant for you, Bucket.
Yep.
Your days are numbered, Bucket.
Yep.
Every LEO from every department, including the Rangers, and maybe even a few government officials are going to meet and discuss how we're going to arrest you and put you behind bars forever and ever and ever.
Yeah. So best, go back to your general store and, make the most of what you have.
I have a foolproof plan.
I mean,
Is
who
that
knows? We may not even arrest you. We may just, throw you on the gallows over there.
right? There you go. Save it the trouble.
I'm just gonna escape to my island.
Out of curiosity, where is this island?
You've been there, Tom.
Oh yeah, I have, right. No, that, yeah. I
And
like
so
that
has the
island.
judge here.
It's a nice island, actually. I don't blame you.
Yeah.
But now
You
that
know-
we know where your island is, how are you going to escape to it?
Well, quite simply, I'm just gonna wade through the water and I'm just gonna walk over to my island.
Yeah, but what's to stop us from going to your island?
He's got Maxim guns on the island.
I mean, to be fair, I do want to say this. Fuck boats.
Yeah.
Fuck
boats.
ships. That is
Yep.
all.
Saying that,
My dad was in the Navy. He would take a lot of offense to that.
Sheriff, do we
that's
do we
okay.
get boats for free in Sydney? I was told we do, but I couldn't,
I don't think so.
speak to the fella. I was told we get a free boat for transporting people to
Yeah,
Ska.
Didn't we have to use his boat to
Yeah,
transport him?
yeah, because obviously I didn't have the money on me to get a boat, so Callaway said, you know what, I'll just get my boat. How about that?
Oh, goodness. So, we do have funding that was awarded to us
Oh, we
from
do.
the
I just
US government.
I know I haven't been able to get a meeting with Grant. That's the issue. To
Oh,
get
yeah.
the funds from him to buy a boat.
I suppose set that up sooner rather than later so you don't have to borrow your imprisoned.
Honestly, I'm going to try
I
and get
mean-
that as soon as possible.
There was this other guy who was lending money you can use to buy a boat. What was his name again? Something Alexander? Was it Callaway or something?
They Callaway
You
offer
could escape.
loans. Yeah.
Yeah, the man with the 25% interest loans.
Yep, that's a fella.
I mean, I took a loan, but he said, "What can I do if you don't pay? I can't exactly send someone to break your legs." I said, "Well, no, I'm a sheriff. You just got to deal with it if I don't pay."
Imagine having a loan with 25% interest. What sort of a fool would take that?
Me, I was
do
a
you-
fool.
God damn it, Tom.
Let's
I mean,
just
I'm
say
desperate fool.
during
I mean, look,
harder economical times, it was a way to get out of it
yeah,
by
it was, yeah.
getting some money to buy a cart and then, run shipments and then pay them back within a week.
That was exactly how. That's how everyone got their start, I reckon. So I did. I got a loan to buy my milk cart and then, pay them back.
I ran lumber.
I used to run lumber, but it's a bit of a ball ache to get to the place in the middle outside Strawberry.
Oh yeah, by the way, that reminds me. Are you still looking for like everything for the for that armadillo thing you was having
Yeah, everything.
for the revival?
Yeah, Logan. Fucking Logan. Leroy. I don't know where I got Logan from. Leroy was saying he's gonna soon enough give me a list, and I'll go through and I'll do a labor drive event. Get everyone together. Have some fun.
Yep.
Repaint. Clean up all the shit off the road in Armadillo. That kind of stuff.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
reminds me.
Excuse me for a moment.
We have a new armadillo resident.
Who, James?
Yeah.
Yeah, I met him yesterday. He's a nice guy. He's definitely willing to help out.
I mean, he survived the welcome of me, Hank, Victoria, and William, so...
Yeah, he said all of you walking down the street, saying who are you, where you from, was a very warm welcome indeed.
Well, he didn't mention how many times Victoria said she wanted to stab him.
Oh, God. Yeah, she's a
Oh,
bit... yeah, I'll do it.
Did you also hear that I bought myself a place in New Austin as well?
No
Yeah,
whereabouts.
you told us at the fishing greet.
Yeah, it was right near that fish and greet, like right downstream, the one with the little dock out on the front.
Oh,
Yeah.
the cabin, right. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, Baron was the one who did me off of that place, and I fell in love with the view, and the doctor said I should move somewhere warm for my injured knee, so
It's nice
I'm
out
now
there.
a resident of New Austin.
Well, you fall under my jurisdiction, so if you need anything, you know who to turn to.
Yeah,
Hmm,
me.
be sure to.
Yeah, okay. He's the first one, I'm the second you go to.
Well, you're the one to go to for law stuff, but you need anything else, I'm your guy.
There you go.
Tom, come here.
Yeah, alright. Excuse me for a second.
Oh,
Tom is gonna have a secret conversation.
yeah, he's gonna get bribed. Yeah, we all know that Tom only has eyes for one guy.
Oh, and who's that?
Buckett.
Oh my.
Oh, if Buckett's not available, it's probably Marshall.
Are you gonna propose?
I'm pretty sure Marshall's already taken.
No?
I'm not Gail.
I'm already married with kids to Gail, alright? Have some respect to my wife.
Yeah, because being married with kids has certainly stopped people before.
Oh, I know. I've been through places where people would marry and then get a divorce a week later.
Damn, that's fast.
And then get remarried like a week later to someone else.
I mean, if you find a spouse rich enough, I suppose that's a good way to make a quick buck.
What the hell was that?
I don't know,
Huh?
ask these two.
Oh, you was the one who asked if he was gonna propose.
I just like making fun of people. Not actually.
I can see that. Like, Jesus. Why am I the butt of the joke now?
Well,
It's because you're
that kind of
easy to
passes.
rake.
That's very mean. I'm small, but I can be mighty.
The smaller you are, the harder you are to hit.
You know, I only make fun of people because it's German humor. German humor's no laughing matter.
Mm.
I mean, could be worse. Some of the stuff we say out in New Austin, if someone of a more serious temperament overheard them, a lot of people would end up in jail.
I don't know why I'm like this morning. I'm not usually so ornery. I apologize.
It's fine. If I really took offense, I would let you know. I know sometimes it's just gonna be my day to get teased and
You
made
have
fun
to
of.
understand, we Germans take our jokes very seriously. I'll see myself out.
How can you see yourself out? You're already outside.
You could see yourself in.
I'll see myself in. The secretary kicked me out.
Wow. Guess she wasn't in a joking mood then.
No, it's because I greeted her with salut and she said get out. Which I understood because a lot of people mistake that for French.
Imagine French people.
I'd rather not.
Oh my god.
I remember on the boat ride over, we stopped in this tiny little place called Iceland, ate this delicious meal called hakar, and then I noticed a sign at the restaurant that simply read, no smoking indoors and don't speak French.
Interesting.
Weirdly specific, but also absolutely understandable.
Hello, Tom.
What do you have to say for yourself, Tom?
I do
Yeah, fuck.
apologize. I do apologize, and I'll do it again. That's what I have to say.
Good, that's what we like to hear.
Quiet today.
You know, Roxy and Vito would be very upset that you just said that.
I know. So I'm saying it without the presence.
I'm actually upset that you said that.
Okay, well, I apologize.
Yeah, you doomed us all.
You do know
Yes.
that the Q word is almighty and all powerful and omnipotent and all that.
See, somebody
Wow.
was listening to my teachings back then.
Well, it sure is quiet today. See? Nothing, we're fine.
In
Lies.
2 hours, you're going to regret those words.
So I'm just gonna step in and ask my secretary if I can, deport somebody from the state.
Yeah, who?
some idiots throwing around the Q and all silly-nilly.
Oh, yeah, is that right? Well, I think they should be deported, Yeah, I agree.
I mean, it doesn't
if-
seem very quiet on the porch, you know? We're all talking, we're all having
Yeah.
a good time.
You said it too. I hate you. Listen,
I don't get why the word quiet is such a offensive word all of a sudden.
listen, when you're in law, as long as I am, you start noticing a pattern that any time somebody says the Q word, in that same day, or just as you go to sleep, something violent or something severe happens, and suddenly you wake up with a fuckload of paperwork, I believe is the proper term.
Oh, quiet? Quiet's the Q word?
Yeah.
Please stop.
It's either just say you've realised the fucking catty fire's running down the main road towards us. Imagine.
Please don't jinx it further.
How's the mine these days? Sending it quiet?
Not anymore.
What is that?
Because you just said, is it? The
Uh,
key
I mean-
word.
Armadillo's never quiet, so...
What?
There's always people in Armadillo.
That
I
is a lie.
realised. It's because Buckett, when there are people around, they're not in Armadillo. So technically, there's always someone, including you. I didn't lie. Even if you're on the road, there's still people in Armadillo.
You've clearly missed some events.
Clearly. There's one tomorrow in there. Sorry, Monday, I should say. The actual race, isn't it? Grand Prix.
Yes, the actual race is tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
I thought it was on
Sunday
Monday.
evening, like usual.
Right, no, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Mhm.
I kept thinking today was Friday. I'm a day behind.
Did you have fun yesterday?
Did I have fun?
Yes, you were standing where Bucket was standing, and
Yeah, I did actually. It was a good time. I'm probably gonna go in a hotel room, but if anything happens, feel free to kick down my door and wake me up.
oh, okay.
Alright.
I'll see you soon.
Wow.
I won't go wake him
Too
up, but
quiet.
I hate him. In fact, you've just earned yourself a very strongly worded letter.
What? so confused. What's going on?
He
said the
referenced the
court
Q
word
word.
again.
Stop!
I'm not law, I can say it.
I'm gonna go check my telegrams if anybody has returned me.
Well, with the amount of times these people have said the Q word, you're probably going to die, so Godspeed.
Done. It was a nice life. I'll leave my house to Eric.
Can I have your collections? I'll take that as a no.
And just as he leaves, someone shows up.
What the hell?
What do you mean, what the hell?
That's an interesting coat, I guess.
Why?
It does not fit the men.
Which one?
Harry, who just walked by, that's a weird coat for him to be wearing.
I thought it was a fine coat, so I'm gonna go in there and tell him you're making fun of him.
Who's called we're making fun of?
Apparently Harry.
Oh, I see.
I mean, I wasn't making fun of the coat. I was just saying it's an interesting choice.
You were making fun of it.
No.
If you want to make fun of somebody's coat properly, you tell them it's a brave choice.
It's what?
It's a brave choice.
Okay.
Like I could say somebody like, wait, you put that on today? Wow, you're brave.
Not gonna lie, it sounds a little bit, judgmental.
Well, it's supposed
Wait. Hold on. No. No, we're not doing this today.
I'm placing you under arrest. Please turn around.
I refuse to comply with an unlawful arrest warrant.
Oh, you just assaulted everybody here, so, you know. Or rather, you battered everybody here with your words.
Bucket.
Harry, Yona's making fun of your coats.
I was not making fun of the coat.
Dare she?
Can I arrest her?
Please do.
This is bullshit.
What charges would that fall under in our penal code?
Murder in the first degree.
Indeed.
Death penalty.
I mean, it is murder in the first degree because that was a sick burn.
Needs to be a heavy deterrent for any other would-be criminals to know never to make fun of my clothing choices. Ever.
You know what?
Is that why you looked like
I
you
can't
were
let
walking
Jonah
up in
die
beef
alone.
jerky?
Yep, take her away.
Do you need some arnica cream for that burn? Jeez.
It's what
It
he
went
gets
inside
for.
before I could get started.
That's what he gets for yesterday.
What did you do yesterday?
I dragged her along all the way out to Saint-Denis during bedtime.
Wait, what?
Was that you in Saint-Denis last night? Pretty sure I had Douglas over. And then he had to go to sleep because he was a tired boy.
I mean, yes, I was in St. Denis.
I'm just assuming that's what you were upset at him for, was dragging you out to
No.
Saint-Denis.
No. No, she was making fun of me yesterday. Along with Snakes and Roxy.
It's your gremlin behavior.
God fucking damn it. I haven't even done anything gremlin-like today.
But you're thinking about it.
I'm not.
Okay,
You guys
prove
saw
it.
me walk all the way to the bank and then walk all the way back, okay? I am trying to restrain myself. Before I would have just fucking ran like Tom. Tom's the gremlin here. You know, yes, Tom's the gremlin here.
Don't put this on Tom.
I'm gonna put it on Tom. Tom's the gremlin. He allows people to climb on the roofs in Armadillo. He encourages the gremlin behavior.
Have you seen what kind of stuff gets on the roofs in Armadillo?
Have you seen what gets on the roofs in Blackwater?
No.
Pronghorns are on the roofs all the time.
Okay.
Don't know how they get up there.
Then you want someone to get them off, right?
Or you just leave them be.
I don't know. Starvation is a pretty bad way to go for an animal.
I mean, they got up there, they can get back down.
Not in a safe
Well,
manner.
somebody
no.
can't.
So,
There's nothing up there for them to eat.
yes, but they can just get down.
Most of them are
Some
likely
animals
to break
can't.
a leg.
You know how some animals they can climb the stairs, but they can descend them.
Like Vito.
Like Vito.
Did you see that picture in the paper?
The one him hanging off bicycle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw that.
Fucking great.
Yeah, he seemed a little upset about that one. For begging the papers, you know.
It's not
I mean...
a great picture to have if you're concerned about your reputation, no.
I mean... if you were going to call me a gremlin, he is far worse. He is... far worse.
You know, the first step is accepting that you have a problem.
What is my problem?
Well, you're a
Just
gremlin,
accept
clearly.
it.
No.
You keep pointing at other people, but you have to look at what you are doing yourself.
I'm just standing here. I'm just, you know, doing my job, being security.
It sounds like you're projecting your gremlinness onto others.
So, would that make you guys gremlins if, you know, we're all just standing around? What?
Because you're the only gremlin. You just project that onto others. Call
I'm
them
not.
gremlins, even though they're not.
You know, maybe we should go to the source of the whole gremlin discussion and see who the real gremlin is.
Well, obviously it will be you.
No, I'm not the one who started the gremlin thing.
Right.
No.
That's what they all say.
I'm not the one who started it.
So, anybody planning on going to the races tomorrow?
No.
Yes, I'm in the race.
Oh, yeah. You did make it.
Yeah, I'm fifth. I placed fifth because Theo Ford apparently redid his time and got worse.
Jeez.
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to matter too much because we still have to, do our laps again, but
Mhm.
I was the first one to set the 34-second mark, so I'm happy with that. I can do a lot better than that. I know I can. I just have to practice. I'm not going to do that right now.
Wait, you beat 34 seconds?
I think my time was like 34:98, something like that. But I think I also had 34. What was it that I had?
Yeah, during the training. I remember you had something like 34, 7 something.
Yeah, hold on. My times went from 35:16, 35:30, 35:15, 35:05, 34:91, 35:36, 35:08, and 34:89. And then I got the 34:98.
Mhm.
Okay. So yeah.
That's some good times.
Thank you. I just need to work on it later and see. I need to work on rest times too. I have a vague idea of how I might do it, but I'm not too sure.
Well, I hope it goes well. I'll try to make it to cheer you on.
Appreciate it.
So did Terry just drop in to put that up by the door and then just left?
I don't know. I think he's still inside the courthouse.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I think I'm gonna go have a chat with him as well.
Okay. Will you be there for the discussion tonight?
Me? Naturally.
Yes.
I have quite a few points to bring up, and hopefully we can have along this meeting, make it go quick.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully.
Just a few problematic mistakes that I am aware of that we've all sort of made. Want them to be remedied, and then hopefully we can discuss better things, much more happy things. Things like us getting money, which would be so much more nice if we got, appropriate funds for new recruits, sign-on bonuses.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there was something that I wanted to discuss as well in terms of recruits.
Is it about Tom and how many he has?
No. I'm going to be honest with you. Some of them I do not see lasting very long. He may have the most recruits, but
The thing is, you want quality over quantity, and there's a lot to be said about quality. At least assurance here. I know I've made a few mistakes that where I in a different state probably be removed from law enforcement.
Riveting discussion.
Your mother. Gosh, I am very on you
what
today.
the
I am so
hell?
sorry.
Jesus Christ!
I need to stop spending time with Matheson. He's a poor influence on me. I'm usually so very nice.
Oh, it's still more entertaining than it was yesterday. I was standing here all alone for the 3 hours.
I'm sorry.
Maybe it's that I'm tired. I probably haven't slept enough. And then also, Matheson is a terrible influence on me.
I mean, if you would like to sleep more, then...
Nope. I signed on for this.
We were supposed to sign on for this?
Not really. Just...
I just showed up.
I like showing dedication to the institution of voting, I guess.
Very convincing.
There's an institution for voting.
I'm not exactly sure how it all works here in the States.
Yeah, me neither.
I mean, you see, where I come from, we have an emperor, so, you know.
I heard it.
Motto,
Oh,
I have one final question again.
Mm-hmm.
For the man that is running for sheriff of Big Valley, what is his name again?
Joel Marshall.
Joel Marshall.
Yeah.
Ura, thank you.
Yep. No problem.
I've heard that greeting before.
Yeah. Still no idea what it means.
It's a Comanche greeting. I just think it means
Yeah,
greetings.
Yeah, I know it's a Comanche greetings, but I mean, this is saying good morning, afternoon.
I think it just means greetings. Like, you know, I could tell you, greetings.
No, yeah, might be.
I don't know, I don't really, know the language. Do you think he rides with that Comanche band?
it's possible.
Comanche land.
Comanche band, like, you know,
A
war
band?
band?
Yeah.
I knew that River Wolf girl once, woman. I'm not exactly sure what to call her. She's very.
When we had troubles with was it Apache when I was in Rangers?
I remember when I was in West Arlington. Only interaction I've ever had with natives that went the Comanche in that area was a group rolled up and shot a man that I was speaking to. Granted, you ask me, that man deserved to be shot just by just about everybody, but you know, it's very jarring.
Nah.
Oh my god.
What? Did he just remove his helmet?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, how else am I supposed to eat?
I thought you just used like a bamboo shoot or something to drink all your liquids.
Why does everybody keep thinking that?
I mean, you Yeah, so you can remove the bucket?
Well, yeah.
I mean, it's not like holding your skull together or anything.
No.
Oh.
You asked that before. I already told you before. It's nothing like
I
that.
did ask that? Oh shit. I was getting forgetful of my old age.
Well, it could be worse. Scares the crap out of Tom when I take it off, so.
Then by no means keep doing it.
Yeah, no. First time I met him, he asked me to remove the bucket. So he could know who was under it, and then he just immediately told me to put it back on again. Oh, and Eagle Bodie had got real panicky when he saw my face for the first time, so. Don't know why though.
How is Mr. Eaglebody?
Don't know, haven't seen him in weeks.
Yeah, that's my thought process.
Yeah, now that you mention
Piece
it,
of
I haven't seen him either.
We could always ask Dave if we were really concerned about Barry. He might know where he is, what he's been up to.
I could.
I haven't seen Dave in a while either.
He was at the qualifiers.
Yeah, but I don't attend the races.
True. He actually didn't qualify for this one. I was really shocked.
That doesn't
rather
sound
like
like
him.
him, though.
Maybe he was having an off day.
Yeah.
Or the competition is just getting tougher.
Yeah, like
Well,
with all
you
the
have
new
people
blood.
like... You have people like Theo Ford in the race. Not to mention, Miss Adler demonstrated her prowess in racing. Oh, and, was it Lucian who's in the lead? I forget who it was in the lead.
Esperanza Blue?
Oh, is it Esperanza Blue?
For the Fort Wallace race, yes.
Oh, interesting.
You came here to bless us with your presence.
And that's one way of looking at it, I guess.
I did.
I'm all right. I'm all right. A little tired. Get the coffee going and get ready for a long ass day.
I got sort of about 2 hours of sleep last night, so tell me about it.
Oh boy. I got a bit more than that, but I don't think by a whole lot. I was so tired last night, though. My God, it's like the minute my head hit the pillow, I was out.
Yeah, tell me about it. Slept like a log through all of that.
Yeah, I woke up early though, like earlier than I normally would have liked to, and then I couldn't get back to sleep. So I was like, all right, well, I might as well get up and come to work.
How long is the coffee in the courthouse thing going to go?
Basically, it'll go through the second election period, so it'll be about 6 hours total.
Fuck.
Yeah.
6 hours.
It's gonna be a long day. I don't know why I'm already awake. Like I said, I couldn't sleep. I should be still sleeping and just getting ready for tonight.
Yeah.
What time is the meeting today?
The what?
There's a law meeting today. Does anyone know what time it is?
In about 3 hours.
Yeah, there was.
Actually,
So at 2. All right. So that means I can actually see a little bit. I'll be able to sit in on a little bit of it, and then I might have to boogie out. But
probably shouldn't last too long.
Hopefully it doesn't.
Actually, I'm gonna go for a sleep and the stone here, and I guess I'll see you all there.
all right.
Goodness. Very
Right,
tired.
2 hours, you said.
Bitch, Peter.
Take care. Oh yeah, Harry. By the way. I've been meaning to ask this for a long time already, but what all are my, responsibilities as a associate justice?
Geez, Audie, if you're asking now, I mean, it's a bit late, really.
I mean, I remember there being like, obviously I'm gonna do the judge work and all that, and obviously we're gonna help, rebuild the law departments around here. But on top of that, I remember you mentioning something about like licensing and notary as well.
So notary is something that any of us can do. Basically, when someone asks to have a document notarized, they don't necessarily have to sign it in front of you, but you will ask them to confirm that it's their signature. You will ask them to confirm who they are and that they're signing or enacting the document of their own free will. And usually you just put a little note of such, I, Ati Forsman, witnessed Yona Adler appear before me of her own free will, confirm who she was, and say that, this document was conducted in good faith or whatever.
I see.
You're not judging the legality of the document. You're just making sure that the person who's signing it is doing so in good faith and is doing so without being coerced in any way, and is who they say they were. Yona, can you show me a knife? Thank you.
Yeah, because I'm just, getting ththose cards down and thinking of what to put there.
Yeah,
So-
now ideally that wouldn't be something that we do. That should be something that is on the county recorder level. Lawyers could also be notaries, but it's something that just in lieu of there being people to do it in the moment, we can do it.
Yeah.
But beyond that, signing warrants, a lot of the stuff that they were having us do, we can shift over to Samson now. So that's good. And that's really about it. We don't really have a whole lot to do outside of the courtroom.
That's good to hear. Oh shit, fuck, I should have told Wolfhard what I told Summers as well. And I should have told that to fucking Tom as well. Well, there's gonna be no chance for that.
You'll have a chance at the meeting.
Yeah. Just, just offering myself for what that was, FTO. For them to use if they have people during my shifts.
I genuinely think they should consider us just full FTOs for just for the purposes of getting the getting various departments established.
Mhm.
Well, you know what?
But you know,
Yeah. I think it would help Lemoyne out a lot.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, just what we're talking about. Us judges, you know, training some of the deputies that the sheriffs are too busy to train.
I'm too busy, or just schedules don't line up or whatever. You might have a recruit that just can't seem to get in touch with their FTOs at times where they're both available and whatnot. So it'd just be more options for people. And like I said, it's not like we have a ton to do outside of court cases. So
And we have a good coverage with us three.
yeah, exactly. I mean, I just started doing it. Like I just straight up just started doing it. It's easier to ask forgiveness than permission sometimes.
Yeah, I just wanted to, you know, speak with the sheriffs beforehand about it. That I'm gonna do.
Yeah. Like I was doing like simple stuff, right? Like I took Yona aside and had her do some paperwork in the recruit cabinet, and I basically, constructed a crime and gave her multiple statements and let her piece together an incident report based off of the statements she was given. Something like that's fucking simple, you know what I mean? And really, you don't need any sort of permission for them to practice making reports in the system, and then they can just go take a look at it whenever they get a spare moment.
Yeah.
Did you say it was beneficial, Yona?
Mm-hmm. I would.
I paid her to say that.
That's bribery.
Yep.
I'm
what are you gonna do
pretty
about it?
sure I have more money than you.
Wow. Wow.
Wait, you're telling me that you have a more money than a judge?
Probably, yeah.
Well, I
what are you
probably did
doing?
have more money. I probably did have more money, and then I bought property.
Yeah, I
understand.
bought property as well, and I still have like three grand in the bank.
What the hell? I've got about 1,000 right now.
You'll have more money than me.
Oh, poor little Harry over there.
I don't need money. I'm quite all right. I got all the things I need. My horses are trained. I've got my weapons. I've got my home. The rest of the money I earn is basically just going to go towards bounties, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well,
that's something. That's something. Bring that up.
Funded.
It probably should, but I don't give a fuck. I'm willing to help fund it. Because I don't have need for money any longer. I've got all the things I need. As long as I can pay my taxes, I'll be good. And I already have like 500 in the ledger ready to go. So that's over a month's worth of taxes just sitting there. So. But yeah, we want to. I think ultimately it would be great if it was county level, and the county is. There's something that I want to bring up in the meeting tonight. In lieu of there not being like a sort of formalized bounty system, I think it's something that we should essentially start. We've got 4 stale warrants that could use people going out and looking. So.
I thought Summers was already working on the bounty for Buchanan, but
She is, but there's nothing posted. There's nothing available. I mean, you can quote unquote work on it all you want, but if no one's aware of it, then.
So you said that we don't actually have a proper bounty system?
At the moment, no. So back in West Elizabeth, you could walk up to a bounty board, and they could give you some bandit that's out somewhere in the wilderness, and you got to track them down and take them out. But there were also other bounties for folk where basically if a warrant existed for, I think it was 2 weeks, it got turned into a bounty. And those same people who were looking for the bandits now have some other folk they can go after. And so it was, there were sort of 2 systems in one. And since we have 0 systems, we're going to have to just start getting going on just pushing some of that stuff publicly.
Oh, I have some ideas.
Yeah, and main thing I want, just I know that this is we need people to hunt these people down desperately. I recognize that, and at the moment I don't think that my next idea is going to get relevant until we get more people coming into the state and after those guys. But I kind of also want to establish some sort of like we had back in West Elizabeth, bounty, licensing system. That only people licensed can do bounty hunting.
The issue is that with no vigilante law on the books, like, what's the point?
Yeah, but I just...
I agree with you. I agree with you, but we can't do anything about the legislation, so...
Yeah, well...
We make a license, we don't make a license, someone goes and does a thing, we don't even have an operating without a license ordinance or anything like that, so it's just, at this moment it'd be impossible to even begin to enforce.
Yeah, but we can just... It just means that we, as the judges, we need to put that in the legislation.
Well, we can't, though, that's the thing.
Wait, we can't?
No.
Can't we even, propose new laws?
We can. You can go to Samson, and because he's basically the highest ranking executive branch that we have at the moment. You can present some changes you would like to see to him, and see what he does. But ultimately, at this point, without a governor, it's essentially on him. The judiciary, all we can do is interpret the laws as they're written. We can't construct, add, remove, draft, do anything to the laws themselves. All we can do is interpret them.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna have a chat with Devlin about them.
I want to get So my first priority at the moment is getting our business licenses squared away, empowering the counties to sort of run those as they see fit, appointing a person within each jurisdiction to be something of either a secretary or a recorder. It would appear that Lemoyne's got theirs now, so that's one step in the process, and we will see from there. Get all that established, get some basic foundations set up, and then once we have a full licensing system in place, then I think would be appropriate to then address bounty hunting and things of that nature.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I was just gonna propose, like, we have 2 judges right there standing, like, who we can sort of share the load. If you
well, that was so yeah, that my thinking is, as the counties sort of come online with sort of assimilating into the system, we would exist to sort of fill gaps, and we wouldn't be doing things like filling out the licenses for businesses, but if someone was trying to pay their monthly fee and they couldn't get a hold of anyone, they could come to us.
Yeah.
And we could just send it to whoever.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm sort of, we're gonna see what the results of this survey I've got coming back, and I'm gonna sit down with Miss Case, because I want her to basically head the entire department. So she'll be sort of like the head recorder, and then the individual jurisdictional secretaries / recorders can report to her. She can house and maintain all the documentation between the 4 counties, which would also enable, things like information sharing. Someone's got a coach service, they're licensed to operate out of Lemoyne, they need to get their license in New Hanover, but the person applying for it says, I've already got a license in this county, Miss Case could be the one to sort of verify those things. I really don't want to make people register in multiple counties for a business, even if it's a traveling one. If it's a situation where they can just get a copy of their license and have it apply to other counties.
A state license.
Well, it wouldn't necessarily be state. It would still be county, but it would be a situation in which, provisionally folk would be allowed to practice whatever their business is in the other counties. But they would be subject to every county's sort of rules and whatnot. So, just as an example, let's say Tom allows for moonshining out in New Austin. Those moonshiners might not be able to come out here to sell their product, right? Like it would be, they still have to operate within the rules of every county. But if, say, someone is a cigarette salesman and they've got their license in West Elizabeth, and they happen to be in New Hanover, they should be able to just present their license, and as long as they're operating within the rules of the county, it should be fine. The only time I want, situations where we are directly impacting businesses, and I say we, meaning just the counties and law, is in a situation where it is, a public use building. So something like the Bastille, the general stores, things of that nature. The sheriffs should have the ability, if someone is clearly a documented felon that has done numerous things, that sheriff should be able to make it so the person isn't able to do business in their jurisdiction. But that would also only be in extenuating circumstances. It wouldn't be a situation where someone can just arbitrarily be like, I don't like you, get out. It would have to be, you've got 3 attempted murders, 4 kidnapping charges, you've got a number of things. I don't want you bringing that element into my county. You're not allowed to operate business here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why I do like the idea of it being handled by the by county level, or at the county level.
Yeah,
by
it
the
should,
local
and
government.
then you've got Gwen to sort of be like an oversight. She can answer questions. She's got experience organizing all that stuff. Like she'll be able to sort of be, the one that the individual counties can go to with questions and whatnot, and we'll be able to get that operating smoothly, I think.
Mm-hmm. So we're gonna have other county level government than just the sheriffs.
I think eventually, yes. I think there should be some level of like a county commissioner or mayor or whatever it is that they want to call it. I think it's even baked right into the Constitution.
Yeah.
That each county should ultimately have its own representation, and then those folk would all report to the governor. They would be able to have bi-weekly or weekly or whatever government meetings to discuss happenings going on across the state. And I think that would be a good way to do it. And then those folk with the governor would then have the ability to add and remove and, well, not remove, but they would. This country's so weird. Like we won't remove a law from the books, but we'll write a new law saying that the previous law is null and void. Yeah, it's a little weird. I think it's to kind of show your work to a degree.
I mean, every law is a number, right?
Sort of. Sometimes more than one.
Yeah. Only way I can see why it would happen like that is to prevent a number from being used again and cause confusion.
I think it's that, and I think it's also, you know, someone's looking at the laws, and it's like, oh, I could have swore this was a law. Why is it missing? And instead of just removing something, you could read further and be like, okay, this law is now repealed, kind of stuff.
Just scratch it through.
Yeah, we'll just cross out the stuff we don't like. That's very professional.
I wasn't talking the literal sense, just the proverbial sense.
I know, but I think it's funnier to just, you're looking at a law book and there's just lines through, like, nope, I don't like that one. Get it out, remove it.
I mean,
Scribble through it.
it would be cheaper to cross out something in case the law gets changed. Otherwise,
The
you
thing is
spend a
with
lot of
law
money
is
on a
that
lot
it's
of books.
constantly updated to where you do have to, you know. put
Yeah,
money towards.
they'll even do things like, you know, law number 8. In law number 7, the line blah 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 shall be rewritten to say blah 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 blah. It's very
Instead,
fucking
it
confusing.
should be additions, you know, like, oh, we had this edition and now we have this edition. Because that makes
Isn't
more
that what
sense to
the
me.
isn't that what the amendments are for?
Well, but that's the thing, is you never remove an amendment. You just add more amendments.
Yeah.
Even if the amendment is nullifying a prior amendment. It's fucking weird.
You know, they should just bring out a new law book at some point and just throw everything out that's no longer actually, you know, in there.
Well, in this
Yeah.
state, the entire penal code needs to be rewritten. Like, the whole thing, top to bottom, just needs to get flushed out of all the potential corruption that was clearly present as those laws were being written. There's a fucking the penalty for bribery is double the price of whatever you tried to bribe the person with. I mean, that's literally just a shakedown.
I also put a man sitting away for longer than you did a man for as a manslaughter, and all he did was fraud. Well, and grand larceny as well.
I mean, it was really the two contempt charges that put him over the top, though.
That's true.
He did try to escape court, yeah.
He did.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah.
He also tried to
Twice.
bribe a witness.
Right.
Well,
He also
I guess in
tried
a
to.
sense, yeah. He didn't come across as
it's-
the most brightest bulb.
No, but he seemed quite capable. Like, he seemed like he's been getting away with grifts like that for quite some time. I think this is just one of the few times he got caught.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He seemed really like confident and skilled, but at the same time real inepted.
I don't know how he failed to spell the signs that explained his job title, and yet at the same time he was able to clearly copy and repeat a number of previously written opening statements.
Yeah. Well, not
Honey,
least he wasn't yelling.
you're causing my anxiety to go through the roof.
Sorry.
But yeah, I mean, at least he wasn't yelling double jeopardy.
Right. Yeah, well, we'll see. I actually had I had to reach out to Bonnet at one point because of the Walsh that latest Walsh issue, and He had sent me back a question asking me some stuff, and that was the last I heard of him.
Oh.
We
Did
do
you
need to
answer?
get we do need to get some more defense attorneys though.
No. It would be nice to see some people step up to that plate, huh? Like have some sort of a, I don't know, even maybe like a public defense office or something.
See, the problem with public defense is if you don't have a full size team, you're gonna drive one person out.
Yeah, that's for certain.
If you keep everyone private practice, they're able to pick and choose their clients, and it's just a better system for them, and it's more likely to maintain retention.
But you know, once we have like enough people, again, once we have enough people, that's.
Oh, for sure. That is sort of the ultimate goal is to have. I would like at least 4 strong. I'd like 4 attorneys and perhaps 2 assistants in a public defense office.
Hell, if I ever get elected out of this position, I might go for being an attorney myself.
It's honestly if you can stay private practice, it's decent work because you can kind of pick your cases. You can fight cases that you actually believe in, not ones that you're just kind of being thrown into and going through the motions on. And that kind of runs a double-edged sword though too, because then you run the risk of actually getting invested in the outcome of some of those things, and you want to be somewhat impartial and dispassionate about some of that stuff, but it's hard. I ran defense for Dr. McAllister over some bullshit back in the day, and it was like the very fact that she was even on trial for the stuff she was on trial was a complete miscarriage of justice.
Well, was this that kidnapping thing?
Yeah.
Oh,
The quote-unquote kidnapping because she had someone in her hospital, and she was instructed by a U.S. Marshal to keep that person there, and then that person who instructed her of that refused to testify to that fact because he knew it would make him look fucking corrupt as shit.
Wow.
Yeah, who was the marshal who told it anyway? I never heard that.
Fucking Waters.
Yeah, of course it's fucking Waters.
I tried to
was thinking
deposition him twice for that trial because I knew his testimony was going to be what fucking broke the whole thing open. Because as soon as he said, "Yeah, I told her she had to do it," then it just eliminated everything. And instead, he sends me a reply that says, "I do not recall any events of that day." I sent him a second one, and he says, "I do not recall any of the events of that day." Haha.
I was thinking it's that Waters or that another fella that who first disappeared for like a month, and then when he returned, he just assaulted a guy at the bar.
Oh, that guy, yeah.
Yeah.
Caleb something.
Madison, yeah. Wasn't he like undercover at some point as well?
He was infiltrating the Lobos for a little while.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember,
but
like,
I don't think anything actually
out.
came of it.
Yeah, I was just thinking it was interesting to, first meet a guy being a Lobo, and then meeting him doing a martial. I'm like, what?
Well, I met him like a day after the Wellington shooting, and it was myself and another fellow by the name of Dustin. We were just sort of theorizing back and forth, and I started bad-mouthing the marshals. I was like, well, they say it was the marshals who were behind everything, and the marshals also ruined the case, and the marshals this, the marshals that, right in front of the guy.
Was this the Wellington who fucking... Yeah, I remember that might be the guy who was telling us originally about that conspiracy at the bar. In Valentine, was it?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. I'm just happy to see, this state shaping up as well.
Yeah, it's a tough ask for the people of the state to help rebuild, but everyone's got a role to play, and it's slowly coming into shape. We get this department up and running. We get them a couple of decent deputies, and we start having people locally around here, and we're gonna watch this community build up out of nothing.
Nice to see. But
And
now
I
we
think
have
you've
that,
got a lot of real good working relationships between New Austin, New Hanover, and West Elizabeth. There won't be any bullshit between them, and that's not to say that I don't think Wolfheart would fit with that. I just think that her hours don't quite line up with the others the same way that those three do.
Yeah, I mean, it's good to have a sheriff that works in my shift as well.
That is very true, or at the very least an undersheriff, right?
Yeah.
I think, knock on wood, I suspect that in a not too distant future, that will be Miss Adler over there.
Yeah, because I remember, like in the elections, I remember there being a worry that if I won Jesse Wolf, then all of the sheriffs at the time would be just people working in the
day shift. Yeah, they would all be day
Yeah.
shifts, and then the nighttime when the actual criminals were out and about, there was just. Although it was a little bit of a mix though too, because you did have a fair amount of folk who got into their bullshit during the day too. You'd had your Wallace gangs and your Butcher Brothers, and all those guys were able to keep your folk quite busy.
Yep, we was dealing with them a lot, and even at the time when I was trying to kind of figure out what I'm even to do, because I was just an undersheriff, but I remember everybody telling that I have more rights than I actually, or like more freedom than I actually thought I had, and.
Well, you were handcuffed by Freeman's his own sort of rules. We, especially when I was still working with the clerks, we wanted undersheriffs and even senior deputies to be able to give the okays on business proposals and whatnot, just to help speed the process up, because it was never I never understood. It's let someone say yes, and then if a higher rank wants to say no, then let them. You know what I mean? It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah,
and then they can take it up with the person who's applying the license at that point. But
I actually did that at the end. I approved all
you
of
might
the
as well.
business licenses. And
the other guy was just not showing up. So it's if he had a problem with it, he could show up and do something about it.
Yeah, and I remember him trying to kind of groom me into the sheriff's position from the beginning as well. So it's weird I didn't have more of those freedoms at the start.
Yeah, no, he got real weird. It wasn't anything wrong with what you did. He just got strange by the end. He was not the same man that I met as a recruit. I got to see Freeman all the way through his process. I remember when he was just a person sort of wandering around. I remember when he was a recruit. I remember when he was a deputy, senior, and later, sheriff. It was. I watched his progression, and at a certain point, being sheriff, it was the best run county in the entire state. It was. You had basically full numbers. You had a couple of real good senior officers, and yourself, Big B, what the hell's his name? Foster Holmes.
Foster Holmes, Jenny Cato.
Jenny was great. You had fucking Gwen as your secretary. You guys were absolutely cruising. And then at a certain point, it got weird. It all shifted. And I don't want to say this because I don't think this was the catalyst of it, but like Gwen sort of losing her position, getting hurt the way she did, and going through her situation really felt like the turning point. Like I don't think she was the reason it went to shit, but I just think like that was a real marked point where things sort of shifted.
I say it was even before that. I say I don't exactly know what it was, but I would say that Freeman he became weird sometime before the tall trees. Like that whole thing with Kato happened soon after, and then he started just becoming weirder and weirder.
Yeah.
And at some point, I remember, I think it was at the end of October. I actually left to New York to meet my sister, and I was away for a week. I remember the day before I left, I sat there with Freeman, and we was doing the good old shooting shit with the boys, that sort of stuff. You know how he was still kind of normal.
Mm-hmm.
And he was really good, and I said, "Don't burn the place down while I'm gone." And I left, and then I come back. I see that was the last time he was on duty before I left, and he hasn't come back since. And I don't know. And then he just from that point onwards, he just came around when somebody specifically called him. And it was practically me and Big Bit like doing the whole shit.
Yeah.
Mainly me.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, I was not built for those politics.
No. You had things started like I think Lucas really made things difficult for a lot of people too. I think he was extremely difficult to work with.
Lucas Sterling?
Oh yeah.
No.
Okay.
No, somebody far worse.
Lucas
Oh.
Lestrong was his name.
Oh, Jesus.
No, well, not worse. He wasn't necessary. He wasn't the bad guy.
No. Fucking, I've never seen Gwen I've never seen her bluntly put someone in their place before. She said something along the lines of she said something like every time you speak I get extremely anxious. And he was, and then he immediately kind of went into the way that he does when he's interacting with people. She's like, no, you don't understand. You have the energy of a dog chasing their tail with every question and follow-up question and follow-up question and follow-up question. She's like, you need to just slow the hell down. I've never heard her just be so blunt with someone before.
And he was a decent deputy. On the paper he knew what he was supposed to do. He knew the protocol and everything. He just had a habit of running ahead.
He had an energy that was just exhausting. It was just
and that led him to a lot of problems with other departments.
Yeah, I mean it really did. People didn't want to work with him. And it's a shame because, like I said, he really wasn't a bad guy. He just had this energy that people just couldn't keep up with.
Yeah, and people constantly misunderstood him, which led to further problems.
Right, because then once he started feeling bad, he would then try and seek out answers as to what he could do. You know what I mean? From a good place, he would try and figure out what he did wrong. But in the process of doing so, he would be doing the things that made him exhausting in the first place. It was such a hard hole for him to get out of once he was in it.
Yeah, you remember the whole thing with the Carcano rifle?
No, No. Oh wait, he got fleeced, right? From a gunsmith.
No. That he was. Somebody was it the sheriff in the or the undersheriff in Zao's guy? Who was the guy? Fucking.
Oh, who was this guy? I don't even remember who he had.
Oh well, he was also undersheriff who later became the sheriff. He said that Lucas was looking around for the stolen Carcano that had promised like a reward on it. That was taken by the Wallace gang. And then because that I do believe it was Carcano. Well, that rifle. It had a reward promised on it, and the Wallace got caught, and the rifle was recovered, and then I don't know what was going on, but apparently Lestran had gone into their cabinet, their department's cabinet, looking for the rifle, and then had made a comment on it for their sheriff. And then ask if he's willing to part with another ray gun he had in the cabinet.
Jesus.
And apparently that's not exactly what like he asked about the other gun, but he was looking for the rifle to let that department know that it had a reward attached to it if it's a return, because he was worried that the department wasn't like aware of this, since everybody in the state was aware of it. And he leaned on you with this, because he told me that he was talking with you about it and wondered if Sao and others were aware of this reward. And you had told him to go check, so he took that as a
I told
order.
him to go check.
Yeah, also you had said something along the lines of, well, you that might as well check or something like that.
Huh. Well,
Like
geez, I don't remember that.
some like a little comment you had made in passing that he took as an order.
See, this is why, that's why I just need to stop talking to people.
Yeah.
Just become a hermit somewhere. Just fucking.
Well, I suppose we don't have to deal with that kind of bullshit in this position anymore.
No. What are you doing?
He's playing a guitar.
What are you doing?
No, I keep hearing something.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. It's
The
just me
wagons. The
speaking.
wagons keep going behind the. Building. It's weird.
You figure one of them is going to be filled with dynamite?
For fuck's sake. I really hope that doesn't happen again.
What do you mean again?
So at the race on Sunday, someone tried to bring a wagon full of dynamite up to the start line and just sort of have it there because he was going to, quote, sell it to miners at a horse race.
At Fort Wallace.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you weren't going to find any miners over there, but we were all adult men and women, right?
It's not that kind of miner. It means like, blast miners.
Wait, what do you
Autie's-
mean?
Autie was making some word jokes.
A child.
Someone?
He was
What?
doing minor instead of minor.
Wait, so who was trying to sell dynamite?
Kian.
And
And then when Theo told him to fucking move the wagon of dynamite away from the start line / spectator stands, he tried pulling like the "I don't see a badge, I don't have to listen to you" kind of thing. And then Theo had the warband of the Comanche with him and basically just had them fucking surround the guy, and it turned into a conflict, and he got himself shot down.
So has he still recovered?
No, he got himself extradited to DC, I guess, on some other charges, which I think will probably be clearing up either tomorrow or Monday. We'll see if he decides to come back into the state or not.
I see. Interesting times ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the thing that made that even stranger was that Calloway had rolled, like, everyone was sort of on alert because Calloway had just rolled through the tracks with his gun out. Now, it was very, like, up in that area between the snakes and the wolves, like, there's no real problem with having your gun out, but everyone got a little on edge when they saw Calloway rolling through, who had a warrant at the time, and
Yeah, Miss
then
Vera
soon
was
after
very
that,
vocal about that.
I mean, listen, you should be. A guy comes rolling through with a gun in a public place like that, even with the best of intentions, when you've already got yourself a warrant and a bit of a reputation. People are gonna react a certain way.
I don't think the reaction should have been that per se, but more trying to alert the law before saying something and possibly inciting panic.
Yeah, I suppose you're right, but at the same time, there's so many law that just go to those things. Like, it's just sort of one and the same, I think. And we did have people that needed to be moved. Grant obviously was trying to hide, so he had to get relocated. Like, it was good that we found out, and then during all of that, all of a sudden Walsh shows up with the wagon. It was just like people were already on edge, and then they were given perfect reason to.
Okay, so we've had 3 people voting today.
Good.
Oh, by the way, I happened to notice that I noticed a paper with all the columns already being filled out for this specific election, and I just used that. But I noticed that you had made a completely new document for it, or took a completely new page. Was that
I
something
wasn't.
we were supposed to do?
I had no idea. I thought so. I saw the main page originally, and I thought we were just going to do that, and I started using that, and then I realized that you had a separate one, and then I was like, oh shit, I'm using the template, and I'm going to fuck everything up. So I then made a new one and copied all my stuff over. I have no idea what the what the preferred procedure is, but I think that's probably not a bad idea. Just have a day shift and a night shift sheet. Yeah, I had like a little mini panic attack because I was already like eight people deep, and then I was like, oh shit, wait a minute. Because Wells had said that he had voted, and I was like, well, I don't see you on the list.
To be fair, I forgot if I had voted because of the whole thing yesterday.
Yeah, you were wasted yesterday.
What?
Yeah.
I wasn't drinking.
No, I know you weren't drinking, but whatever the hell medication you had you fucking wasted.
Yeah, but we squared it. I made sure that she had voted, and the vote was, if I read this correctly, Canada.
What? No. No.
No, it's a correct one. Don't worry. I'm just being a little shit.
Yeah, so Snakes is full of shit too. He's a massive shit. What the fuck? And then Roxy, I don't know if anyone noticed, Roxy pulled a gun out on me in the courtroom.
What?
I don't think she intentionally meant to do it, but she did it and then told me to get, so I ran out.
Jesus Christ. Accidental, not just pulling a gun on somebody.
I don't think she meant to. I really don't. I think it was an accident on her part. I think it was just a reflex, if anything.
Yeah.
I'm not pressing charges, don't worry.
Yeah. Just so you know, I've had some. I remember some like recruits and younger deputies who like to jokingly pull guns on each other. Always made me a little bit anxious, you know.
I really think it was an accident. I don't think it was intentional. Because Roxy doesn't seem like the type to do it.
Yeah, she's not the type to, you know, even pull a gun on somebody by a joke.
Mm-hmm. She held it in a weird way, too.
Mm-hmm.
It was like to the side.
Huh.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't even know how I could demonstrate that, you know?
Maybe if you sat down cleaning your gun. That's the only thing I can think of.
Maybe.
I think it's a strong case of don't worry about it.
Yeah. Yeah, probably.
But I want to... Oh, okay. Okay. That's fair, I guess. That's fair.
Yeah. You're a warrior, though. And also, when someone pulls a gun, it's pretty fair to get a little freaked out.
I remember laughing and running out, so... I don't know what Snakes gave me, but he's not giving me that ever again.
The word opium was used.
Wait, what?
Usually
when
when
I
people
was here
get opium,
before,
they
you
get
were
like
talking about opium, or at least someone was when it came to
Yeah,
what
when
you got.
usually when someone takes opium, they get drowsy and sleepy. Whatever the hell she was on yesterday, she was not that.
Let's be honest, anytime that Snakes gives me anything, it just seems to make me very more rambunctious
Yeah, I think you're
than
just
what it.
looking for excuses.
Yeah, you better walk off.
I think I shouldn't trust snakes with medication around me.
I think it might just be because I'm very short. I can deal with pain. It's just whenever I have the fucking medicine, it's whenever it goes downhill. Yeah, you better walk off. Look at. He's so full of shit, I swear to God. That's why his coat looks like he's wearing a giant beef jerky piece.
The fuck?
Don't worry about it, she's going to jail for that.
No, I'm not. What is it? What's the charge? Nothing. There's no
Well, he
charge.
said it would be akin to first-degree murder.
He's fucking breathing.
Oh, mother.
He's fine.
Martyr.
He's okay. Martyr.
Murder.
Murder. Yeah, Yona, why did you kill him?
I didn't do anything. He's just always mean to me. I get called names, and now everyone's calling me names.
You're walking circles around his corpse and you're telling us you didn't do it.
There is no corpse. What?
I can't believe Harry's dead.
What?
I can't believe
This
Yona
isn't-
pulled out a knife and stabbed him 20 times.
What?
Huh? Gonna miss you in prison, Yona.
What?
I'll send you a letter or something.
I didn't kill anyone. What? What?
No, to be fair, then Devlin is nowhere to be seen, so.
Devlin's what?
Devlin's not here, so.
Oh.
I think you can be excused this one.
This one time.
Yep, this one murder.
You know, there's an easy way not to get sent to jail over this. You kill
What?
Devlin. Can't go to jail
No.
if there's no prosecution.
Burning case is also a prosecution. Like what?
Well.
What?
You know what to do.
Why are you guys trying to tell me to kill people? What is this? What
Oh,
is
well,
this? Why are
giving
you
you a
trying to
legal
encourage
advice.
murder? Don't you fucking start.
You know, I really miss Harry. I can't
Yeah.
believe he's dead. Sometimes I feel like I still could hear him in my ears.
Wait, what?
Just like that.
Shut up, Harry, you're dead.
Oh.
God.
Okay, now there's your body. Now go kill Devlin.
We are gathered here. What was his full name again?
Harry Douglas?
Oh, okay, we're here.
Did you
gathered
just
here
say Harry
together.
Douglas?
Yeah.
We're here to commemorate our friend and Judge Harry Douglas.
Okay, I'm done.
Goulash.
Goulash. Oh, that's a good one.
So why am I dead?
Eric.
Yona stabbed you 20 times in the chest.
What? Oh god. That sounds
Yeah.
serious.
It was very violent, and now she's plotting to kill all the prosecutors.
Jeez. You think you know someone?
Yeah. You think you know somebody and move together with them?
And then you just end up stabbed in the chest 20 times. Like, god, what a way to go.
Oh, that wasn't even the worst part about it.
Are we still going over?
She then started just, circling around your corpse like a gremlin.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
not
well
a
that
gremlin.
tracks. That tracks.
Harry.
See, it makes perfect sense.
So, Harry, would a appropriate defense against a murder charge be being a goblin?
Objection, Your Honor. I got too silly.
I would never do.
Is communing with the dead allowed in a courtroom?
Could ask a judge
Expert
about that one.
witness. Expert witness. It's called the deceased to the stand.
As long as it's not a surprise witness.
Wait, that's a thing.
Yeah, you have to clear all your witnesses with the opposing side before the trial.
Okay. Yeah, like all the witnesses and the evidence needs to be laid out and shared with the other counsel as well.
Are you gonna say
So
that
no
now?
surprise witnesses or anything like that.
But what if there's a risk to one of the witnesses? If the opposing counsel finds out about their identity?
It's just how it is. The defense has the right to know what evidence is going to be presented, and they need to be given time to construct an adequate defense. That's why it's extremely difficult sometimes to get people to testify.
Yeah, no shit.
I'll
Yep.
testify. Fuck it.
But that's
You know,
that's
I'll testify that you are full of shit,
what?
and everyone will believe me.
I don't think that's true at all.
I think it's very true.
See, what if I am the sole witness to a very violent murder? And the opposing counsel gets told about, I'm a witness.
It's
Yeah, what's
how it is.
what's stopping them
Typic-
from, getting me eliminated by a third party?
Common
Nothing.
sense.
The idea that it would be extremely obvious if a key witness turns up dead in a murder trial. That at that point you're looking at multiple murder charges as well as the various obstructions and witness tamperings and all the other charges you can pile on top of it.
Yeah, but that doesn't really help the murdered witness now, does it?
I mean, no, but at the same time, that's just how it is.
And
Plenty
if,
of witnesses do manage to testify without being hurt.
yeah, and
some
if
don't.
if they are really in danger, like the local sheriff could possibly offer like some sort of protection or whatnot.
I don't think there's actually a thing for that.
There's no official program for it, but I know I've held people up in places to keep them safe. I've had people, that I've helped basically get out of gangs and do so safely while, keeping them in a secluded area where they can't be found, essentially. It kind of falls on the local, usually whoever's running the investigations or tends to fall on them to do their best. But ultimately, no, we can't keep everyone safe. That we just don't have the manpower. And so that's why a lot of times people just don't testify. And it's not a thing where I even blame them for that. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Can you please stand up?
I can.
Could
Yeah,
you
Harry,
please
why are you on the
stand up?
ground? What's wrong
It's
with
comfortable.
That's our work
Tired.
position.
Yep. Oh, right on his head. Look at that.
you? Is your nose okay?
Have me knocking.
I swear to God, somebody's gonna walk up now and think that we've killed judges.
You know what? This is surprisingly comfortable down here.
I mean, it's stones in the shadow. It's cool.
Huh?
This is so fucking stupid. Okay. Do you guys, do you two need help getting up?
Yeah.
No.
You guys are just gonna lay there?
Yeah.
Right.
You realize this looks bad, right?
Got 8 minutes left.
It's the mandated break.
Mandated by who?
Me.
Fair enough. Well, whilst in Blackwater.
There you go. Here you go.
Attaboy.
It's life on the portico. He's like still like right on his head. I don't know how he's.
Why are you tapping your foot? Oh, okay.
He's
Oh
listening
yeah,
to
these
music.
stones are really cool.
They're real nice. You know.
Yeah.
You get the
Wait,
you get the
can
nice
I-
warmth of the sun and. Ow! Ow! God damn it. That's not comfortable at all.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that's battery.
Yeah. Arrest yourself.
No.
Damn it! I thought that would work.
I poured in my fuck's sake.
How they make this place so smooth and straight?
I don't know. The stonemasonry is something I never understood.
Only stones we have in Armadillo are around town or used for that bakery oven.
I love that place. That bakery is amazing.
Yep. Very nice lady as well.
Are you gonna get up now too, or do I need to nudge you around? But, Adi.
Why don't you take a picture? It'll last longer.
What about you, Buckett? Okay, I guess.
I think he just broke my leg.
Why'd you break his leg?
I'm going
I
to
did-
press charges now.
I did not.
God damn it.
What?
It's all
Why
fun
are
and
you-
games until you break someone's leg.
Why are you always picking on me? What did I do? Is it because I'm shorter than you?
Yep.
I knew
think
it.
it's
I'm
more
gonna
about
have you
your reaction
removed.
to being
It's just
picked on.
one. It's just one of the
No.
reasons, really.
No.
Claire isn't picking on you.
It's true.
Well, I mean, Claire's also a horse.
So, she trashed Alex Calloway once.
What?
Yeah. He messed around with a armadillo local, and later Claire saw an opening, and well,
Gave him a
Calloway
hoof?
kind of went flying.
I mean,
He was
Vito
limping
got
afterwards.
fucking. Vito got kicked by Roxy's horse.
Yeah, but with Vito, it's not special. He gets hurt all the time.
I mean, he wasn't wearing his normal outfit or anything like that, so
He does get hurt all the time, though.
still.
He somehow fell off the top of the stands of the race. I still don't understand how that worked.
It's now in the paper. I love it. I love all of that.
Understood that it
yeah,
wasn't
I
the
didn't.
first time someone fell off those stands, so
Well, I saw someone else go flying off those stands too, but it was over at the Fort Wallace one. Every one of the stands has been a death trap, and now we've just got a big old barn that I've also seen some people go flying off of. So, folk just can't help but throwing themselves off at all places, I guess.
even
I mean,
that, or it's
during-
just, you know, not safely set up by the organizers.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I wonder.
I've not been hurt by any of these things, so.
I mean,
You are
I
supposed
wonder
to be
who's.
impartial.
Yeah. I wonder who's really getting hurt. You know. Who would jump off of that? You know.
Mostly gremlins, as far as I can tell.
I mean, Vito is a gremlin.
Mm-hmm.
He is the gremlin of the state.
Oh yeah,
See, there you go again.
Vito's like third in command, like tops when it comes to the gremlins.
What? No, he is the head honcho of the gremlins.
Absolutely not. I mean, this is honestly shocking coming from you.
How is it shocking coming from me? I'm just providing the facts and I'm laying them out in front of you.
Yeah, no.
What?
Your sheriff is the queen gremlin, first of all. Top of the food chain. You're under gremlin,
I'm not under gremlin.
and he's gremlin recruit.
How is he gremlin recruit?
I don't know, it's just how it is. I don't make up the rules.
No.
He just gets hurt a lot.
These are vile Well, I mean, that's not a vile accusation, but the other part's a vile accusation, and you know it.
One minute, Lottie, and you're free.
Freedom. Wait, are you sure?
Hmm?
I
Oh, there's
think
still
he
only
has
1
10
minute.
minutes.
No?
What?
He's got 1 minute.
No.
Yona,
Gonna...
read the sign.
I
Read the
have.
sign.
Yeah.
He has 10 minutes.
It's 12.
Look at
it's
the
12
sign.
right now.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's. No.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Yona,
it's not.
it says 12 p.m., not 12:10 p.m.
No.
You need to get your. You're gonna
It's-
need to go get your pocket watch
haven't-
checked.
I haven't-
It's broken.
It's 11:51.
No,
What?
no, it's
Yeah,
not. No,
It's
it's not.
11:51.
It is absolutely not.
What?
Yeah, it's 12 p.m.
What?
We are not joking. This is the truth.
Yeah, I'm not trying to mess with you. It's quitting time for Ati over here.
You may want to take your pocket watch to the telegram station and ask them for the
Mhm.
exact time.
Okay.
I'm gonna go clock out.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go take a nap before loading.
Oh yeah, big law meeting.
Yep.
And I have not even been invited.
Well, just go talk to a sheriff and become a recruit.
Yeah, no. I've shut down Tom so many times and he keeps asking.
But yeah, if you ever feel sick of running the store, you know what to do.
I mean, there's still things I can do to help blow out. I just don't want to, you know, have that badge and become a target.
Alright, guys, I've gone to run. I will see you in a few hours, and if not, have a great rest of your day.
Alright,
Yep,
see
you
ya.
do. Yeah, think I'm gonna hit it off now as well. I'll see you around.
Alright, be safe.
Yep, you too.
Come on, Claire. Let's go.
Why the mask? You expecting a dust storm, partner?
The meeting thing? Yeah, I'm gonna be there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
I have to.
yeah, okay. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, watch out, Bucket.
Oh,
Oh, Jesus, alright, relax, relax.
Hey, Jesus.
No, relax, New Age.
Well,
Alright, I'm gonna go home. And I'm gonna take a nap for a bit.
okay.
Guys, have yourself a good one.
Mm-hmm.
We need a little bit of food and I said we were going to do something, so we're gonna do something. Lest I forget. Gonna park Claire over here. Give her a little bit of a pet. And, well, we can't grab those all at once. Oh, might as well wash. Whee! Ah, it's a chance thing, okay. Well, let's drink the clean water, so that's at least is out of my system. Oh, that's an even split. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit clear. But you know, you can't trust the water in Armadillo that good. So we gotta stock up. This ironically reminds me that I still have to look up for a mod for Fallout 4 that allows me to bottle water from open bodies of water and stuff, regardless of whether survival mode is on or not. Because dear god, so many things there that, in the food crafting are tied behind dirty water. And if you don't play on survival, dirty water is so hard to come by for some reason. So is that a fish? It's like splashing around me or something. Oh well. Split, another 10. Ooh, the dice rolls are in our favor now. Da-da-da-da-da. Alright, now we're done. Let's see if we can get back before the wolves come out. Ooh, port tusk. Okay, I don't have a boar tusk in my inventory. So the boar tusk is a bit of a lie. Oh well. Let's take off our mask for our last can of strawberries. Wait, this one's still here. Yep. But at least that does confirm that skinned animals, at the very least, do rot.
Are you covering up because of the plague here? I'm too late for that.
You can say that again. Okay, that's mildly cursed. Oh, god damn it. Maybe I'll get on later today, but I appear to be the only one online right now in the community, so not really anyone to raid there, and no friends are online on Twitch. So that's gonna be it. See y'all later.